All right, we shall see how this goes. There's a bit of a background noise here, that's why I'm talking a little bit loud, and also because I can't properly concentrate when there are people around me making noise. Anyway, there's a few interesting things that I would like to talk about with respect to time and energy vampires as far as 2026 goes. Especially those who are into politics and pretend that they know everything about politics and pretend that they want to listen to everything that has to do with politics. Now, let me tell you why. You know, 1 year ago, roughly, the so called hustle bro space, or whatever you want to call it on X or on Twitter. I just say Twitter out of habit, by the way. Don't shoot me for it. They were like super optimistic and happy and rejoicing because finally Donald Trump had won the US presidential election and everything would be fine, right? Instead of doing what they should have been doing, namely working on themselves and promoting their own growth and working on their business and making more money and so on and getting harder to kill proverbially and essentially, or proverbially and literally financially as well. Instead, they started complaining, moaning, venting, throwing shit at each other, and now this X space has really been turned into one big cesspool of so-called political pundits who are previous hustle bros who now pretend that they want to understand politics. I mean, they're sitting there, they're analyzing these court documents, they're studying body language at pressers and all that kind of dumb shit. Nobody really cares. Everyone knows that you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Seriously. Just stop doing it. Because you're dumb. You're a moron. And it's fine, we need morons on Twitter as well. I guess we need morons everywhere who can steal everyone's time and energy. But if you honestly start listening to these morons, then who's the moron? I mean, you are. I actually heard Andrew Tate go off on a rant about this, and he's right. He said that everyone is monumentally blackpilled and depressed, and that's true. And why are they monumentally blackpilled and depressed? Why? Well, I'll tell you why. Because they turned to Donald Trump and the right-wing gang of U.S. politics, and they thought that they would save them from misery, when that's not true, because Trump is just like any other politician. He wants to stuff his own pockets first of money and then help others. He ain't helping you at the expense of himself. There aren't any politicians who will help you at the expense of themselves, right? And it's the same thing that's going to happen in 2028. In 2028, the Democrats will probably win the US presidential election. I mean, I don't care, I'm not even American, but I guess it affects me in some way. And is that going to change anybody's lives? No. No one. Because only you can change your own life. And you should surround yourself with other people who think the same. Because nobody else is coming to save you. Nobody else is going to do the hard work for you. You know, the first sale that you make in your e-com business, or somebody who's subscribing to your email list, or someone who's, I don't know, someone who's promoting your stuff essentially, someone who's giving you money in exchange for a service or a product that you deliver them. Nobody's going to do that for you. No one. Not even President Trump. And it ain't going to be, well, maybe it's going to be easier because now you can say whatever you want on X. And that's fine. But that also invokes all the complete lunatics and retards who previously were banned from entering the place. And, and now it's devolved into this cesspool of garbage. So why are you wasting your time on that place? Get out of it. I mean, unless you're using Twitter or X for the promotion of your own product or whatever it is, your service, then get out of it, because there's nothing to gain. There's absolutely nothing to gain. Do you understand? There is something to gain, and that is from building your own business, working on yourself, and using your own time and energy into investing in yourself. That's what it is about. And those are the people that you should surround yourself with. Do that and watch how much better life gets. Now, if you want to learn more about what I have to say, especially with respect to time and energy management, then get subscribed to my email list. The link to do so is below the episode description, wherever you are watching and or listening to this. And I will see you later.